What's up? It's Nickemwit here. Gonna start another analysis series. Gonna analyze a lot of VODs in coming days from lots of different tournaments, lots of locals, these SoCal tournaments, the 4 local tournament, and today we're gonna do a VOD from this Ginger tournament, which is Rocky versus Gahtzu. So going into this, I'm thinking historically Gahtzu has been reasonably strong against Falco. I'd say his results have always been pretty good, but recently I've been looking at the bracket. It seems like he's been losing Falco a little bit more often. That said, Rocky doesn't seem like he's been playing that often, but Rocky manages to do pretty well even when he's not playing a ton. So I would say Rocky also is pretty good against Falcon as well. It's not one of his best matchups. I'd say his best matchups definitely go Samus, Sheik, and Fox, but I'd say Falcon is in his next tier of also very good matchups. If I had a criticism though, it would be that Rocky sometimes is kind of lazy on the defensive side of the game, like when he's on knockdown or recovery, unless somebody punishes him really hard. Once he's eaten like 2 pretty fat punches, then he'll clean it up. But yeah, I'd say sometimes his rolls or something are just a little bit unneeded. So that's definitely gonna get you blown up by Gahtzu. Okay, and going into this, I saw that Rocky was taking a long time striking stages. He originally was going to strike Stadium, but then he ultimately opted to decide to strike Battlefield and Yoshi's. He said against S2J he does really well on Yoshi's, and he likes that, but he felt that against Gahtzu he was more down for a big stage, and he might need more time to adjust to a different style. And I would also posit that I think cross-country play might favor Falco a little bit, because Falcon has to be very precise against Falco, more so than any other matchup, Falcon specifically. And one more thing I'll say, Gahtzu, maybe he's not getting regular Falco practice, because you can be playing Melee a lot and be in really good shape, but unless you're consistently practicing for Falco, you're probably not going to be improving at the matchup, passively. The matchup requires a lot of very specific stuff. Alright, so Gahtzu already committed across the stage there. I thought that was a little bit risky. Okay. Flub from Gahtzu, flub from Rocky, that's a kill. See, yeah, that's sort of Rocky being a little bit lazy on defense. Not actually a free ledge guard right there. Okay, so yeah, accidental back throw. Gets double down throw need, so yeah, obviously you can just hold out there or down and out and not get hit by that. Rocky might have actually been able to side B and hit him with the side B. I think up B is probably the play, but kind of looks like for a second there he might have the frames. Okay, so right there, reasonably good angle choice. As a Falcon though, you kind of expect that. They'll often go for that angle. I prefer back air there, but both can work. The timing is specific. Ooh, I really like that very small wave dash out of shield. Okay, Rocky getting caught there. Questionable nair from Gahtzu, not hitting low at all. But right there, he could have comboed that into grab. Interesting jab. See, I think what I said about Rocky's defensive play is already showing out. Oh, double jump down here, gets Rocky the kill. That's a little bit lucky. Okay, Rocky's ledge dash is rarely on point, and it's not necessarily that he doesn't practice them. Gahtzu practicing his cacto dashes between stocks. Pretty easy to get out of that jab reset, I'd say. You don't see that work very much, so it seems like Gahtzu wasn't expecting it to work, or else he would have actually gotten a punish. Alright, yeah, let's rewind and rewatch this again. Okay, so the power shield doesn't do anything. Rocky lasers over his head, which gets Gahtzu to shield. Probably was trying to shield the first laser. So it gets Gahtzu in shield. Nice wave dash out of shield, but then Rocky catches him with a jump cancel shine right there. Okay, so good punish going on. Daggers him to the left right there, interestingly. So that keeps him on the platform, because Gahtzu is unlikely to DI that to slide off on the left side of the platform. Okay. Oh, I don't know about these nairs from Gahtzu there. Oh god, Rocky with a pretty poor defensive play again right here. Okay, so he gets caught by that nair, just rolls away, back airs, manages to clip Gahtzu with that dash attack. There's a dash dance dash attack. Maybe trying to cover a roll and a wave dash at the same time. But then Gahtzu actually just Raptor boosts. Rocky looked like he meant to slide off right there on the first up air, and then he wasn't ready to DI the second one. I don't really like pummel there. And then, ooh, I was gonna say bad. Yeah, we'll have to rewind to watch this late. Bad up B from Rocky. You want to jump back and start this a little bit further back so you don't get up aired if you're gonna if you choose to up B. Rocky likes to up B a lot. Like, he up B's more than any other Falco I know, which I think actually works out well for him generally. So right here, Gahtzu, I don't think he meant to ledge cancel, but actually it looks like he might have died if he hadn't. So maybe actually he did mean to for it. But the fact that he doesn't immediately jump, the fact that he doesn't immediately jump suggests to me that he didn't mean to. And Rocky just picks him up with a shine to, but he should still have a jump now, huh? Because Rocky shot him out of his up B ledge cancel. So yeah, he does have a jump mode. Double jump Falcon kick. I think that's a decent idea. Oh, just pretty sloppy right now. Just like pretty sloppy. Okay, so Rocky opts for a back air. I would have expected a down air try to combo him. Get attack goes unpunished. Run off double jump back air goes unpunished. It wasn't even like super low. He goes for the instant raptor boost afterwards to dodge the punish and, you know, counterattack potentially. But Rocky is just walking forward and then wave dashes back. Gets hit by an up air, DIs poorly. It's a very easy knee that Gahtzu missed. And then I gotta say, I think Gahtzu meant to up air there because that back air doesn't make much sense. Slides off in double jump there is, I think, just like dashing, wave landing, or up airing without a double jump would have been probably a better play personally. Okay, neutral. Gahtzu's still getting away with these nairs. Oh, huh. Okay. So interesting soft knee. I like to see those comboed into up air to just finish it out right away, but works out fine. Okay, 27%, not that meaningful against Falco. He still can CC like your nair for a really long time. Gets Rocky spot dodge. Yeah, so Rocky really showing what I said to be true about being a little bit lazy on the defensive game with these spot dodges that he's done. Okay, CC's the down tilt, gets an easy shine, but no combo off of it. Ooh, gets a little bit stuffed there. I thought Rocky would have been able to up tilt before he got nared. Okay, Gahtzu just wake up, dash full hopping out of the corner with a nair. Oh. Yeah, Rocky normally, like, one of his strengths as a player is cutting off people's escape options, suffocating them, like, with his positioning, but it's really not coming to fruition right now. Yeah, not looking sharp so far in this first game, but I would say Gahtzu is actually not looking that sharp either. Alright, yeah, Rocky very smartly just jumping all the way up there. You know, not giving Falcon the luxury of utilizing his aerial drift to get a mix-up. Okay, well, all of a sudden, still a very close game. Oh god, Rocky just kind of floundering though. Let's rewatch. Okay, so I don't know, is that a shield poke? Didn't look to me like it should shield poke, but I didn't see any indication that Rocky moved out of shield. Okay, then Rocky does, I think, try to jump out of shield there. Just right here, it's actually a little bit hard for Gahtzu to react because when he hits Rocky across the stage, the tech is initially in the magnifying glass. The instant roll is a little bit hard. Okay, rising there. Fastballs it before the second comes out, and normally I'd say there's an accident, but gentleman so quickly, I think he actually meant to do that. Doesn't manage to steal the ledge from under Rocky right there. But gets Rocky's roll, so yeah. I must say, Rocky was really floundering that game. I heard Rocky say earlier on his stream that he did not think he was playing well. So, even though he managed to beat Saint before this. And I don't know if he beat anyone else good before this. Lost to Magi. Beat the Slow King, who's a decent Falco for sure. Definitely not a bad player by any means. But I don't think he beat anybody that he would really like. Be too scared of. Okay, so he opts to pick Yoshi's Story. I think a big stage still would have been good. If he wants Yoshi's, that's totally fine. And like I said before, he thought about striking here. Oh, I like that double jump stomp from Gahtzu. Okay, drift back. Okay, Gahtzu, actually being pretty disciplined right there. Not doing anything dumb in that spacing. Okay, so Gahtzu reads the spot dodge with the second stomp, but doesn't quite time it right. That's actually something that's more difficult than you think. A lot of times, like, people think that stomp, because it's really slow and because it has several active frames, that it'll just eat up spot dodges, but actually it often doesn't play out that way. Okay, so Gahtzu starts the pressure swing here. Rocky shines, but somehow it doesn't connect. Gahtzu goes for a grab, another shine, still doesn't connect. Empty laser, I think probably an accident, that one from Rocky, though I do like that as an intentional option too. Okay, Gahtzu just holding his space right there, and then ends up stomping right here to believe ledge canceling. Okay, yeah, this jabs though, you know, you can definitely get blown up for jabbing if they get the CC shine. You should be extremely wary of. And yeah, pretty easy. Roll in, I'd say definitely not what you want to do there. Let's see if, I thought Rocky was going to be able to slide off the platform. Interesting idea with the up smash. I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, actually with that exactly how I did, I'm not 100% sure they could have slid off. I think there's a chance he couldn't. But even so, you don't really want to roll in. That's the easiest one to react to. If you're not going to be able to, yeah, I would not recommend rolling in even so, because it's the easiest one to react to. On Yoshi's Story specifically, because the short hop knee reaches the platform. Oh, okay. Good DI from Gahtzu. Ooh. And again. Okay, that won't save you these days. Oh, it shouldn't. Usually they just down smash again, right? They can do that, right? Yeah, I'm not used to seeing Optitech actually save you, except for against a few specific moves like Sheik down smash or Thought Beam. Okay, anyway, I got Gahtzu stomping Rocky as he gets off the ledge. Definitely a way to deal with ledge hop double lasers. Doesn't give you the biggest punish, but it's pretty safe and pretty easy. Rocky again. Not looking too clean right there. Yeah, I felt like he definitely should have gotten a bigger string off that, but sometimes it didn't work out, and then he just gets counterattacked. Okay, let's see if Rocky can get it together a little bit. Okay, trying to chase Gahtzu on the platform. Gahtzu doing a really good job evading him. Not always that easy to do. Okay, Rocky again with a clean ledge guard, so at least his ledge guards have been pretty good so far. Okay, Rocky again, kind of weird to DI into the platform to have tech there. Okay, it feels like Rocky is getting in the groove a little bit more. Yeah, see, I would say there's one decision here that I wasn't the biggest fan of. I think it might have just been retreating there. Yeah, retreating there and then going back up with the shine. But I guess he was trying to shield poke him with the shine, I think. So I felt like that was one time where he could have pushed his advantage a little bit, but he kind of let Gahtzu reset. But he's still there. And then pretty bad jump by Gahtzu right there. I would not recommend jumping right there. Wow, weird angle from Rocky. I like it. It's gonna be a kill. Oh, okay, a gauge jank. I don't think Randall was the crucial factor there by any means. Yeah, so Rocky up piece to the platform. Right here, if Rocky needs to do something quick, right? Because the Falcon is in landing lag. But if Rocky continues to shield, he'll get shield poked by any move that the Falcon chooses to do. Okay, but Rocky does get down quick. Gahtzu not opting to do a back air ledge cancel after that stomp, which I think would have been pretty good and pretty standard. So Rocky's pretty good at dodging like weak knee gimps. That's part of why he goes for up B a lot. But yeah, I would say it's still worth going for against Rocky for sure. But he is pretty good at dodging them. So don't expect just like brain dead side Bs from Rocky. Oh, unfortunately from Gahtzu. That's a cool option though. Actually, I can't say I've ever done that in a high level competitive match myself. Okay, Ledge Dash Gentleman. Yeah, okay, works out okay. And then he gets pushed through, which is actually kind of nice. I would have liked to see Gahtzu run to the left there and try to position himself like closer to center stage. He'd actually have to run past center to be safe from a drifted Falcon back air. And sometimes just getting caught by the weak back air and the drift will combo you into shine. So it is a little bit frustrating how much space that he'd have to give up when, ostensibly being behind Falco with Falco in the corner should be like pretty good for Falcon. But and then sometimes he'll just read you by like dash stacking or doing like a deep downer the other way. But anyway, I still think I would recommend doing that. Okay, so yeah, Gahtzu tries to do the double jump waveland across the platform, gets hit. So right here, this is pretty interesting, right? He could double jump, and then he could do a fast stomp, although I think he'd have to delay his double jump just slightly more to do that. And doing that, you could ledge cancel, potentially come down on the Falco, and get a stomp knee. So that could be good. You could waveland either way on the platform. I thought he was going to waveland to the right here, and then be in teeter, and then be immediately actionable and react. You can then choose to try to jump to the top platform, try to choose to come down, or if you really want to, if you feel like nothing's going to work, and you can't attack or escape, and you're also afraid being up here that maybe they're going to call you out somehow, you could retreat to the ledge from that position too, with a quick turnaround, and then like wave dash, fastfall, or even shield drop. I think, yeah, if you pivot shield and then shield drop, you should be able to get to the ledge too. That's it. That'd be pretty hard, because if you pivot shield, then your stick would be aimed away from the ledge, and then you wouldn't get the drift you want to the ledge. But regardless, yeah, I think if you waveland to the right here, that puts you in a spot where you have access to a lot of options. It doesn't necessarily get you out of a bad spot, but it lets you pick from a number of different options. And, well, if you want to, you could even waveland past the platform, and then like come down, and then come back like down up here with a back air, or even like waveland right here, or waveland off the platform, double jump, ledge cancel, stomp. Those are all options. The last one I really wouldn't recommend, though, because you're likely to be hit without a jump. And yeah, it's not, stomp is pretty slow, so you'll probably get a trade, but still, if you don't get a trade, and they might just outspace you altogether. So yeah, but instead, it looks to me like Gahtzu tries to fast fall through the platform and then waveland, which I think would also be cool. It would give him access to potentially whiff punishing with a dash jump cancel grab if Rocky did something in place right here, and it'd put him right here. So I'd say you have access to slightly fewer options if you waveland right here and land in teeter, or even if waveland off and then fastball double jump back here. That's if you do that really fast. I could imagine that actually working pretty well, but he messes up. Anyway, it's a similar idea to what I said to doing it on the platform, but I'd say actually trickier and higher risk, higher reward. So I really like that idea. It's high risk though, and the execution with the Yoshi slant, pretty hard. It makes sense why he instantly double jumped to and gained so little height if he intended to go back to the ground, to try to feign that he might go up to the platform. It might trick the Falcon to try to go up to the platform. Okay, so Gahtzu hasn't played on Battlefield. I assume they're gonna go to Battlefield. He likes Battlefield. It's just okay. Yeah, Battlefield. There we see it. It's pretty much the best stage for Falcon in the matchup, depending on the Falcon's playstyle. Battlefield pretty much gives you what you need. Yeah, okay, doing those approaches like the nair that he did in the game one from the platform, or that knee, like you pretty much opening yourself up to get CC'd and then open up, a shine or whatever. Okay, so I don't like this opening sequence from Gahtzu. Okay, trying to nair there, not a bad idea. You can shield poke them on Battlefield with nair sometimes. Wouldn't lead too much. Rocky goes for up throw, tries to read the jump out. It's kind of successful in that regard. A lot of times you'll see Falcons go for a shine there. Rocky not quite timing or spacing his moves correctly under the platform there. Kind of hard as Falco. Hitboxes aren't that good for hitting the platforms. Ooh! Okay, Combo's weak back here in forward smash. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna grab there. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, Gahtzu. Costly flub on the missed shield drop. Okay, so right here, wow, yeah, I think that was super cool. How he read Rocky's jump, got him out of his jump, combos in the grab. Ooh, very nice. Forward throw, I'd expect down throw. You can drop them from the platform too, that's a thing. Although it works less often in my experience for sure. It's a thing. Okay, so right here, yeah, he runs off as if he's gonna combo or go for something. Goes back to the platform, which I think is good. Not a bad spot to be in, although, Falco can do high lasers from the ledge and hit the platform. So Rocky does a get up attack, I think intentionally. And I believe Gahtzu was going to shield drop knee. And then he goes for a shield drop knee. A lot of times after people mess something up, they'll just go for it again. I think there's a couple of reasons. One, it's still in their mind as an option, and it still can be a decent option, which I'd say it was in this situation. But even more than that, you want to know that you can do it next time the situation comes up. You don't want to be like, oh fuck, I guess. But I'm not able to execute that technique right now. So he does land a very low knee, puts Rocky back on the ledge. Yeah, I don't really like that stomp. Maybe he was trying to counter double lasers. Rocky goes for the side B from ledge, the ledge cancel one. So I think that's perfectly good. Definitely not a bad option for Falco to do once in a while. Rocky does not play side Bs. Corner. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think Rocky meant to put himself on the ledge there, but it worked out well. You know, Falco on the ledge is, like, pretty frustrating for Falcon to deal with because, like, you know, ledge hop double laser, it for sure has plenty of counters from Falcon, but a lot of them are, like, not that easy to execute or require commitment. Oh, Gahtzu's just wave landing up there. And then, like, if they do ledge dash, then and you're expecting the double laser, a lot of times you'll get punished. And then there's the side Bs too. And if you're relying on crouch, which can help counter double lasers, like crouching the gentleman, for example, then and you get hit by side B, crouching isn't really good against the side B because it's a meteor. Yeah, let's rewind just a little. Okay, so good knee from Gahtzu. I'm surprised Rocky opted to side B and not up B, but whatever. Okay, Rocky almost reads the jump right there. Gahtzu messes up his weight land. Right there, I'm surprised we didn't see a jump shine from Rocky. That would have been really good. Okay, so right here, what happens is Gahtzu, I believe, tries to grab, but since he was in teeter, Rocky's roll pushes Gahtzu off the platform. So he does a single hit nair, I think by accident. Decent DI from Gahtzu. Oh, Rocky gets clipped by a nair out of shield after trying to up tilt. That really, yeah, I'm always a little bit surprised when that happens because usually just double up tilting will beat that. Let's see, one up tilt. Yeah, okay, then he tries to jump and he gets hit jumping. So I think a double up tilt would have beaten that. But you want to be careful double up tilting against a good Falcon because they can jump and drift out of shield and then beat you with like an air, a stomp, or even a knee. And weirdly, I feel like up air out of shield doesn't work against the up tilt, which makes no sense to me. I don't understand why it's thing. Okay, so yeah, she sees him for trying to gentleman again. Okay, doesn't get the tech right there. Even if you get the tech, though, you'll usually still get killed, but at least you'll get more percent. Which does make a difference right now. It's at a percent where, like, Falco's near out of crouch cancel and near at kill percent. Alright, so pretty easy stock for Rocky overall, huh? Didn't have to put in too much work for this. Just sort of fourth throw, and then, yeah, just CC's to get attack. Surprised Rocky didn't do run off double jump downer right there, but it didn't make any difference. Run off double jump downer is pretty good for covering Falcon low. Or if you're lamb chops, you can fucking run off shine downer, then it's always funny. Because Falcon needs to like kind of hold in to drift his up B. So I feel like the shine downer works really consistently. Oh, noise from Gahtzu! Oh, slick. Okay, so he just runs across the stage. Takes a laser, wave dashes out of shield. Then ends up getting a knockdown Rocky. Misses his gentleman, then runs up. Baits the roll. Does a really nice little nair right there. But I'm kind of... Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Like, I haven't even seen none do that exact nair before. Okay, is that a kill? Okay. See now Rocky making it a little bit harder. Okay, right here, if you're not on battlefield, not going down and killing Falco could be a little bit costly. By the way, nice tech chase from Gahtzu. Falco's roll on the ground is really far, so getting that crouch tech chase is difficult on Falco. I was thinking for a second there he might opt to try to do a runoff double name. I don't think it would have worked though, but I was thinking that that's an option you want to look for in that kind of spacing and percent for sure. Okay, so yeah, Rocky dealing out of a drop zone. Fortunately, side B is pretty high. So right here, sometimes on other stages, you really do want to go down and actually just do a back air and fast on them, hit them with the weak part of the back air, or even a runoff and soft knee. Those are both pretty good, but on battlefield, since you can only go straight up, this is really easy too. That's an easier option to execute. So that's perfectly good. Okay, so here's a crucial moment in the set now at this point, eh? Okay, Rocky trying to bait a roll right there. I'm surprised he didn't just grab. Usually when you see Rocky winning versus Falcon or Sheik, I feel like it's when he's just grabbing a lot. Like, just getting the people with shield and grabbing them over and over. But he gets that jump out of shield right there. And now Gahtzu ends up being pushed in the corner. Okay, nice. Oh, wave dash and then down smash across the stage. Oh, yeah, I must say that looked shield grabbable to me too, but it didn't work out. It seems to happen all against Falco where it looks like you can grab him, but then you try and it doesn't work. Okay, so, yeah. Rocky looked like he was kind of ready for the roll. I mean, Gahtzu didn't look slow to me, but okay, right there, if he smash jabs the laser up, and I think he could actually dodge that forward tilt. So that would have been that could have been pretty nice. Let's watch it one more time, Tim. So yeah, ledge dash and then roll, pretty standard. Hard to do much else against Falcon a lot of times. We haven't seen Gahtzu go to the platform at all from the ledge. I didn't notice 20GX Falcons used to like to do that, but I don't think it's very good. So yeah, it looked to me like a good smash up on that laser. Got him out of that situation, and up and in, maybe even like a falling up air. That's a at 0, so that doesn't necessarily put you in a good spot. I'm expecting Battlefield again. I don't think there's anything wrong with the stage for Gahtzu right there, and I don't think that going to a bigger stage will help him necessarily against Rocky. So yeah, okay, he does pick Battlefield. Right, so I think Gahtzu needs to try to... Well, okay, no. Okay. So if I were a Gahtzu in this set, what I'd be thinking is, one, I need to try to not roll as much, meaning not get in the situation that compels me to roll. Not necessarily like wave dash more when I'm in the situation, but avoid shielding in bad spots. And two, I'm thinking I need to play against the lasers better in terms of converting power shields into openings and just better movement on the ground against lasers. However, I don't think that's what Gahtzu's going to do. I think Gahtzu's going to employ a lot of like double jumps and platform things, which is more his style against Falco from what I've seen. So yeah, he opts a full hop at the beginning. Yeah, he goes for a stomp. Rocky's all over it. Laser shine. Gets a little of Smashy Eye. Definitely not enough to get out against a good Falco. Should be a kill. No, okay, huh? Okay, we'll rewatch the full sequence again. So I think that stomp made some sense. But stomp is really laggy too, so that gets shielded actually puts you in not a very good spot too. So right here, a lot of times you'd see them shine. Instead he just goes for a downer, which I like. But right there, yeah, I like to run off double jump downer here too. I think that's good. Could also forward smash. The thing is, if you forward smash and you get hit by the up B, then you land with like no lag because you're a 0, and it's still punishable on hit. So I think a forward smash would have been fine there too. That looked like it was comboable, eh? Surprised Gahtzu wasn't ready. Okay, so right here, a lot of times when I get a grab at that spacing, it feels like Falcon can DI down away and slide off from surprisingly far into the stage, but maybe not. He's pretty far into the stage. He goes for a tech away. So right there, I'm surprised we didn't see a drop zone attempt. You should be able to hit confirm that into an up air right there. You can hit confirm weakney to up air, so not getting that might actually have been really costly to. Like if you're not gonna hit confirm that, then like the weakney didn't really serve much of a purpose, right? Got you 60% and he's still on the ledge. Okay, nice. Ooh, okay. Good defensive play by Rocky after getting stomped. So I think getting stomped was right here. I think it was a little bit obvious that he was gonna roll in. I would have preferred to see a knee. A knee would have been pretty nice. And right here, I don't know if he had enough time to knee, but if he did, knee would have been really good too. But I don't think he had time the second time. Okay, but it ends up with him above Rocky with Rocky shielding. Shield drop knee could be pretty good there, and then you could dash out before they can shine out of shield. Shield drop knee from Battlefield will hit pretty fucking low in shield, pretty much by default. I think it just has a 3-4 frame window to get it at, so it'll hit pretty low even if you do it like really fast. You could also shield drop and try to tomahawk, or like shield drop waveland, try to bait something. I think those would have been cool options. Instead, he opts just to disengage and to run across the stage. But I think it would have seen S2J try to go for a mix-up off a shield drop there. Definitely don't want to do a high shield drop up there. Okay, so can we get anything? Nah, Rocky's fine. Oh, well, oh. So yeah, Gahtzu not really making the most of the situation. Also, Rocky not of this one either, right? He could have held down and then punished after the first or second jab. Okay, so Gahtzu goes in with that double jump up air that we see a lot from most of the good Falcons, trying to mix up his timing, and Falco can have a little bit of a hard time contesting the double jumps if you're not predictable with them. Ends up trying to hold in, and then I think probably trying to grab ASDI down, then shine. That'd be my guess about how you ended up getting hit by that. Because you can tank you can drop your shield by pressing grab, tank a hit with ASDI down, and then shine them. I would guess that's what he's doing because he's definitely holding towards him. Okay, so Rocky getting hit doing ledge from the ledge. We've seen Rocky ledge dash once in the game 1, miss, and then not go for it again. Okay, right here, Rocky decided he's on the stage. It looks like Gahtzu kind of misses his tech still is trying to do and dies. Falcon can't sweet spot, but you can smash the eye and tech that. And then in that situation, if you smash the eye tech up B, you'll probably live because the Falcon gets it pretty far away by the up B. All right. So pretty jank right here. If Gahtzu really committed with like a move right there and tried to read the side Bs, he could get a kill. Okay, Gahtzu ready for the ledge cancel side B from the ledge. And Rocky not representing the strongest ledge game right now. Okay, I like that from both players. Gahtzu drifting to the right, dodging Rocky. Rocky trying to jump up and read his jump. Rocky is very comfortable in that situation. Oh wow. Just to say that, he tries to turn it into an advantage. So, okay, right here, I mean, obviously, trying to react is nice to the techs, but if you wave dash forward and then react to the tech in place, and then you gotta throw, if the Falco has a good recovery game, it probably won't lead to anything, but at least you gotta try. So, yeah, I think going for a hard read is actually the optimal thing to do there. That said, sometimes when they're near the ledge, you can set up for a down smash, which can be kind of nice, but I don't think it would work there, because I don't think you can wave dash and down smash that way, or pivot down smash, you just do like a double pivot. Dash forward, dash back, dash forward, pivot. So I don't give enough time for that throw. So really surprised that Rocky lets himself get opened up like that. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely seeing some slop right here. Okay, so I like this, just lasering in place, and then Gahtzu opts to shield. I think actually right there, crouch canceling would be really good. Good crouch cancel laser, and then try to read their next option. Crouch cancel laser, and then you can dash grab before their next laser if you think they're gonna laser in place again. It's actually, with crouch cancel, the timing's pretty generous, so I think that would have been really nice. But he manages to somehow nair as Rocky approaching lasers, and it works out. I think Rocky could have done a better laser height. Or, one that might have worked out there. Sorry, I've rewound 4 times, but let's really try to see exactly how it happens, because it's really surprising that his approaching laser. Okay, 1, 2, now, okay, smash the eye back from Gahtzu on that laser. So now he's in a decent mid-zone spacing right here, so that if the Falco approaches a lot of times, you can whip punish. But the fact that the fact that he's shielded right there makes that not a possibility. So he jumps out of shield. I'm so surprised that narrow shield worked. I guess Rocky just didn't quite time in space correctly right there. Yeah, that when Rocky approaching laser there, he thinks that he's not gonna get hit by an out of shield attack, right? That he'll stuff an out of shield attack with a laser, which doesn't work out. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. Okay, so right here, run off weak knee. That can combo to up air, but I would say that is one that cannot be hit confirmed. And yes, you can run off weak knee up air and live, but he doesn't do that, and he dies anyway. So he both doesn't combo in a good way and kills himself. I wouldn't say that's a situation where I'd expect anybody to do the weak knee up air, though. It's kind of a read on the DI to do that, or because yeah, the frame timing is so tight, you have to just do it as fast as you can. There's, I think, only 1 or 2 leeway frames. There's at most 2 leeway frames. I think there's 2. So Rocky getting some nice chip damage right there. Gahtzu not getting this Weed Lord ledge cancel uppy right here. Okay, so yeah, some chip damage from Rocky. Gahtzu manages to trade right here, which puts Rocky actually into knockdown on that platform, so that ends up working out well. Gahtzu thinks he's gonna hold shield right here. Rocky instead just rolls right away. I think he's been doing a lot. So we see attempted ledge cancel up B. Gonna look at Rocky's face right here too. Huh? What the fuck? Okay. What was that? Alright, so this is looking like a wrap for Rocky at this point. Gahtzu going for the knee below the platform. Alright. You'd think he might have been trying to shield poke Rocky, but he was so low I don't think he was trying to. Okay, I need to read my melee notebook because it's been a long time since I thought of intricacies like this. I'm pretty sure, okay, see, Rocky is angling his shield correctly, but I'm pretty sure actually that this is not a foot. If Falco is facing right, I don't think I think it makes it not conducive to shield poking his left leg. I think if he's shielding facing left, it's easier, if I recall. I have these things written down in my notebook, but I haven't looked at that in years, pretty much. Against Falco, Falco's model is one of the least conducive to being hit by short hot knee on the Battlefield platform. So I would not recommend it against Falco very often. It's extremely specific to situations. Even his bob from his stand animation will make him dodge it. Okay, so I like the pressure that Rocky's trying to put on there. He's going for a shield poke, didn't quite get it. Oh. Yeah, so Rocky, I guess reading a jump right there instead of trying to combo at that percent. Actually, I think that's an interesting idea. Just go for the kill right away. So yeah, tries to shield poke right there, doesn't get it. Throws out a back air in case Gahtzu does like a jump anywhere in this area. Gahtzu doesn't, but he can't punish the back air. Rocky had not shielded after that laser. He might have got something off of it. That said, it's Falcon tanks a laser right there. Sometimes they can up air before they land, especially if they smash the laser. Don't see it very often, but it's a thing that can happen. Okay, I like that Gahtzu is actually trying to dash all the way through. That can actually be really good against a laser. But Rocky also back air. Dashing just through a Falco as a laser can be really good. They can get behind them and grab them or stop sometimes. Anyway, Rocky messes up his down holding into Shine. A lot of times when people get hit right there, they'll either attack in place or get up attacks like an instinctual. Not really instinctual. They're just pressing a button, and then that's what comes out. Especially if they're trying to grab, right? Because then the shield grab will turn into a get up attack. Okay, I'm surprised Rocky didn't opt to laser right there. So he tanks a nair from Gahtzu. Luckily, does not get opened up harder. This one could hurt. So let's see. So Rocky not DIing further away to make it harder to cover tech in place. Just near DI in the grab and then rolls in. Right there, Rocky could definitely up tilt before the snare came out. So I'm surprised he's letting Gahtzu get away with that. But it feels like maybe what I said about his defensive game before is kind of coming to fruition. Because if you look like, okay, yeah, gets hit by that nair. It's a little bit questionable. He doesn't come down with the back air right there. I think that would have been good too. But he gets hit by this snare. I think if he just held down, that would have been really good there instead of trying to jump. Doesn't manage to DI out of it. So he gets comboed into a grab. Here, doesn't DI the grab away like you normally see spaces do because it makes it harder to cover. And then right here, he could have up tilted or held down or shielded. But instead, he gets hit by that nair. He gets put into knockdown again. Right here, Gahtzu stomps, and Rocky could actually try to push an advantage because Stomp has a pretty good amount of lag. You'll watch None do that against Falcon pretty often if somebody reads the roll in incorrectly. But instead, he actually ends up just doing a buffer roll to the left. So I feel like it's kind of lazy by Rocky. Okay, now here's the classic Rocky full hop out of down air out of the corner. It looks bad, but it's surprisingly hard to cover. I'll say Fox players, I'm always impressed. Fox players are really good at covering it, but I feel like it shouldn't work, but it works a lot. Yeah, that's what I'll say. It feels like it shouldn't work, but it does work a lot. Okay, and now this could hurt. Okay, Good DI from Gahtzu, holding away right there. Not getting opened up. It's rocking the shine turnaround and then trying to come up with a back air, or will he just go to the stage? Okay, so he does do the shine turnaround back air. There's another, and then just goes high and hits him. So we'll watch one more time. Looks like that's the set. Okay, so right here, yeah. So good DI from Gahtzu. Not getting comboed off that. Sometimes, like, if you DI, in, you'll get double jump down aired. And sometimes if you don't even DI totally in, they can just like do like a falling down air on you after the back air if they're willing to suicide their stock. So yeah, so right there, yeah, very standard from Rocky to do a shine back air right there, and then he lands before Falcon, jumps up, does another back air, and then right here, okay, the one thing that Falcon can sometimes do, which you'll actually see Gahtzu do a lot, instead of trying to go high, which is what a good player will generally read, sometimes you can try to side B under them. Because high is like the only real way to try to get any up B mix up, so people usually just read that. And yeah, then Rocky reads it, Falcon high as shit, just down airs his ass. Good clean stuff. Like I said, Gahtzu's one of the people who go for that side B a lot, but like, it feels kind of desperate, right? Because like, if you hit them by accident, you'll die. If they stand right here, you'll die. If they react, you'll die. So it only really works if they just happen to jump really high and then you get under them. Alright, so not the cleanest set from either of these guys. I'll be interested to see next time they play as well. And cross-continent play might make it a little bit harder. I know that Rocky isn't going to be super happy with this play, and Gahtzu's never happy with losing. So yeah, that'll be my first analysis video. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe might do Rio Beat versus Gahtzu from training mode Tuesday a couple weeks ago. I haven't watched Gahtzu play much against Peach historically, and I think Rio Beat has actually kind of been at the forefront of that matchup in recent years, beating Wizzy at Genesis. So yeah, I'm pretty interested in that match. I think I might do that one tomorrow. So yeah, feel free to follow me there at Twitter, and I stream daily at twitch.tv/Nickemwit, Nickenwit. So hope you guys learned something and enjoyed this. Peace out.